Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to present this ongoing research. That is research that we organized in February of this year. We presented our project within a call for proposal presented in our department, the DAD, Department of Architecture and Design of Politecnico di Torino, related to the public engagement. The project was financed and we started working. The first part of the work was focused. So, devo tornare indietro come faccio a tornare indietro? Ok. The first part of the work was focused on the production of a 1 to 500 scale model of the project of the master plan group of the Politecnico di Torino for the Campus Valentino, which will group together classroom, laboratories, and offices related to the course of study in architecture, planning, and design, starting, we hope, from 2027-28. In addition to the representation of building spaces, the model also shows the renovation of Valentino Park, which is the subject of a PNRR project. The subsequent phases are focused, as you can see on the subsequent slides, on the superimposition of AR contents to the scale model. The proposal was developed by a working group that was composed by me, Roberta Spallone, and Enrico Pupi from the department, Antonio De Rossi, Carlo Deregibus, and Matteo Tempestini from the master plan group of our university, Giulia Bertola and Francesca Ronco from the ModLab ARC of our department, and Valerio Palma from Shazark. Now, the presentation will be made by Francesca Ronco and Matteo Tempestini. So I give the stage to Matteo. Matteo?
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes. Ciao, Matteo.
Yeah, okay. Ciao. I will share with you very briefly a synthesis of the project of recovery of the Torino Esposizioni complex and of the Parco del Valentino and the campus Architettura. This initiative is not just about restoring a historic site such as Torino Esposizioni, but it is a pivotal part of a broader vision to establish a comprehensive campus for the School of Architecture at the Politecnico di Torino. In fact, currently our teaching activities are dispersed across multiple locations, and this presents significant challenges. By consolidating these operations into a single campus, as we can see here in the image, we can enhance both the educational experience for our students and also allowing for a significant future growth of the campus and of the university. This new campus will allow us to integrate our fifth, second, and third mission as a university, uniting our diverse activities in only one place, because now they are scattered between other locations such as the Cittadella del Design in Mirafiori or the OGR complex. After the development of numerous scenarios starting from 2019, the master plan team of Politecnico di Torino has defined a conclusive scenario which sees the concession to Politecnico di Torino of 3 pavilions of the Torino Esposizioni complex. We can see them on the upper right side of this image. These are the pavilion 1, 3A, and 3B. The one is designed by Ettore Sozzas, the 3A by Pierluigi Nervi, and the 3B is in reality a not so interesting architecture from the 70s. We can change the slide. Here we can see some rendering of the projects. The pavilion 1, that is the one on the right side, will host offices and classrooms. The pavilion 3B will undergo a complete reconstruction to host classrooms, while the pavilion 3A that we can see in the upper left side, will be a large multi-purpose hall serving both as a hub for conferences, study rooms, as a place for workshops and for exhibitions. These three pavilions of Torino Esposizioni will be added to the branch of the Castello del Valentino, a UNESCO heritage site, and at the two branches of Galileo Ferraris and Via Morgari. There are other two little wings where there are offices and classrooms. The goal of this strategic integration of these parts is not only to enrich our campus, but also to enhance the cultural and academic landscape of Turin. Now I left the word to Francesca for the rest part of the presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The communication project includes the realization of events aimed at presenting the campus to disseminate the outcomes of the realization process to different stakeholders. Here you can see the column room of the Valentino Castle, where the first launch event will occur. The real model will be located at the center of the room to allow people to look and move around the model to optimize the perception and multiplying points of view. Here you can see a draft of the model, of the real model. In fact, currently the model laboratory, Model Abarc, is involved in the digital fabrication of the plastic model of the campus, set in the urban and environmental context, which realization flanks and follows the design activities of the University Master Plan Group. As you can see from the draft, it is divided in 4 parts for fabrication and transportation constraints, and a QR code and a marker are associated to each part for the activation of contents, and each code contains information about the related highlighted buildings. The creation of the real model involves the techniques of laser cutting on cardboard with the different thickness for the base and trees, and the FDM 3D printing in PLA for the buildings. From a communicative point of view, the colors allow the campus buildings to stand out from the context buildings and highlight the area affected by the intervention, while the use of etches in the laser engraving operation allows to differentiate the paths and the uses of the project areas. Among the innovative features of a communication proposal is the superimposition of digital layers on the physical model. A WebAR activates a step-by-step journey with descriptions of different aspects of the campus project, allowing the audience engagement. The application provides different contents that follows on an AR structure or an HTML structure. When the user frames the marker, the AR content is immediately visible. Clicking on the buttons, the HTML content will be therefore accessible. For each building, the informations are divided in themes. These are the 3 main themes. The history, the first one, in which historical information and pictures about the buildings are available. The second one is the project with some data about time and quantity of the project. And the third one contains comparison images about the before and after state of the buildings. So, in conclusion, the adoption of web augmented reality offers advantages in terms of accessibility and ease of use. WebAR allows to the AR experience directly through a web browser, eliminating the need to install specific applications. This promotes the engagement of a diverse audience by facilitating interaction with the plastic model via different devices. The WebAR can leverage 2-dimensional markers and QR codes placed around the model, each of which activates a digital integration in AR that is intuitive, interactive, and detailed. Through the use of languages such as HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, WebAR enables a rapid and low-cost development. In addition, compatibility with many web browsers and devices ensures that it can be used by a wide range of users. Although versatile compared to native AR solutions, WebAR has limitation in stability, graphical rendering, and interaction possibilities, which should be considered when designing the installation. In particular, AR.js does not support extended tracking features, and thus proper anchoring of digital layers requires that the marker remain in the camera's fields of view. So the next step will be the completion of the web app and the maquette, and the completion with a dedicated web page. And on 11 December 2024 will be the launch event of this project. So thank you very much for your attention.